If you're a first-time homebuyer wondering whether a townhouse is a good place to start, you're in the right spot. We're going to unpack everything you need to know before buying a townhouse, especially here in the KC area where these types of homes are growing in popularity. And in case we haven't met yet, I'm Joe Nelson. I lead KC's highest rated real estate team. I'm an experienced mortgage originator, and I'm a 21-year retired Air Force vet. Helping first-time buyers make confident, smart real estate moves, that's one of my favorite things to do. Let's start with a solid definition, because a lot of folks confuse townhomes with condos or even duplexes. A townhouse is typically part of a multi-unit development where you share one or more walls with neighbors. But unlike a condo, you usually own the land under your unit and sometimes the exterior as well. These properties are almost always part of a homeowners association or an HOA, which means there are shared responsibilities, amenities, and rules. Most townhomes do include some kind of exterior maintenance coverage, like lawn care or snow removal, but it varies widely. Some include garages, others don't. And in Kansas City, we see a wide range from small, affordable complexes in the suburbs to more upscale townhomes closer to downtown in the Plaza area. Understanding what you're actually buying and what comes with it is step one. Now, let's talk about the cons, because while townhomes offer a lot of benefits, they're definitely not for everyone. The first big one is HOA fees. These monthly dues can range from under $100 to over $300 depending on what's included. But here's the kicker. Those fees count toward your debt to income ratio when you're qualifying for a mortgage. So that $250 a month HOA might lower what you can afford overall. Next up, special assessments. These are surprise charges, like if the roof across the community all need to be replaced and the HOA didn't plan ahead with enough reserves. Suddenly each homeowner gets a bill for $2,000 or more. Not fun, and it's something buyers often overlook when reviewing HOA documents. Then there's the issue of HOA control. You might not be allowed to paint your door a certain color, park a trailer in your driveway, or plant a garden. HOAs vary in strictness, but the rules are legally binding and enforcement can be frustrating. Maintenance delays are another common issue. If your roof leaks or siding is damaged and it's covered by the HOA, you can't just call your favorite contractor. You've got to wait for the HOA to approve it, select the vendor, and get it on their schedule. In Kansas City, I've seen this delay drag on for weeks or months. Noise can be a factor too. Shared walls mean you might hear your neighbors' music, kids, dogs, or more than you'd like. If peace and quiet is a big priority for you, this is something to seriously consider. Resale value is another con we should touch on. In some parts of Kansas City, townhomes don't appreciate as quickly as detached single-family homes. This isn't a deal breaker, but it's worth factoring into your long-term plans. Finally, while this one can also be a pro, let's talk about insurance. If your HOA covers the exterior, your homeowner's insurance premium could be significantly lower. That's great, but it also means you're dependent on the HOA's coverage, and you'll still need a good policy for the interior and contents. All right, let's flip it. There are a lot of advantages to townhome living, and for the right buyer, they can be a perfect fit. The biggest pro is usually affordability. Townhomes typically cost less than a comparable single-family home, especially in Kansas City neighborhoods like Lee Summit, Overland Park, or Gladstone. You're often getting similar square footage, maybe even nicer finishes, for a lower price point. Second, low maintenance. Many HOAs cover lawn mowing, snow removal, and sometimes even exterior upkeep. That's a game changer if you don't want to spend weekends doing yard work or if you're not super handy. Next, amenities. A lot of townhome communities include shared perks like pools, playgrounds, clubhouses, or walking trails. These can be especially valuable for families or anyone who wants a more of a community feel without the maintenance. Let me give you a personal example. I own a rental townhouse here in the Kansas City area where the HOA dues are only $90 a month. That gets us lawn care, snow removal, a small playground, and a little pool as well. But I'm responsible for the roof and the siding and the exterior maintenance. On the other hand, I've worked with buyers whose HOA fees are $300 plus, but they cover everything: roof, siding, landscaping, even maybe fitness centers and clubhouses. It all depends on the community. So the key takeaway, always know exactly what your dues include. Another benefit, energy efficiency. Shared walls can help insulate your home, which will lower your heating and cooling bills, a bonus in our Midwest winters and hot summers. Also worth noting, security and community feel. Some buyers appreciate that townhomes are closer together and part of a managed community. You've got more eyes on the street, and often your neighbors get to know each other. That can feel safer and more welcoming, especially especially for first-time buyers or downsizers. Lastly, if you're thinking long-term, townhomes can be a great rental investment. They're attractive to tenants who want a clean, affordable home without the upkeep of a big yard. I've seen this firsthand in my own portfolio. So, should you buy a townhouse? Well, it really depends on your priorities. If you're looking for something a little more affordable, lower maintenance, packed with amenities, a townhouse could be an amazing choice. But if you want more privacy, more freedom, and more control over your property, then you might be happier with a detached home. At the end of the day, knowledge is power. The more you understand about how townhomes work, from HOA fees to maintenance policies, the better your decision will be. If you're a first-time buyer trying to navigate your options, remember, there are no dumb questions, just smart people learning as they go. Drop your question in the comments or reach out directly. I've helped hundreds of buyers take this exact first step, and I'd be honored to walk beside you too.